So what do you do when the New Mexico state parks finally open?
Come join us for our adventure. Hi, I'm JT.
And I'm DT, and these are our adventures.
Join us as we travel
as we help our community
and just enjoy life.
I love the sound of the water.
Me too. So, where are we at?
We are at Caballo Lake in New Mexico.
This is Caballo Lake State Park. We're actually camping in the Appaloosa campground loop. There's about 3 or 4 loops here.
We normally camp right here, but they don't have it available for dry camping.
Dry camping is not open in New Mexico, but camping with reservations for non-residents is.
Which we're very happy about that.
And the reservation process was actually pretty easy. Kind of typical, go online, look for a site with your dates, and pick one. We're out here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leaving Thursday. But really, there's not that many.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, very quiet. There's
a tab up the way.
A couple of camping spaces away from us. One couple left this morning. I counted about 5 or 6 campers on the loop that we were on. Pretty neat process. You get your reservation, arrive at your arrival time, and on your post is a reservation sticker.
Very nice.
We took that sticker and put it on the windshield so we could do some day use out here. As you can see, DT is fishing.
Not catching, fishing.
Yeah. Not very good fishing. It's a little windy. Hopefully the wind's not too bad.
And when the sun comes out, it's actually very nice. But when it goes behind the clouds, it does get a little chilly.
It is a bit chilly today. When you do reserve the campground, there's some things. The showers are closed, so you need to be probably self-contained. Would be a great idea. I didn't see any open restrooms anywhere. What about the water? What did you think of the water?
Oh, probably because it hasn't been used. It was very murky the first couple buckets I got out of the water pump.
Yeah, if you're going to cook something, I'd recommend bringing some bottled water with you. Run the water for a while. It is safe.
It did help.
For cleaning and stuff like that, but for cooking, it's kind of just a little disconcerting what color water it is. So if you're gonna cook using water, you can bring your own. It's a good idea.
I would imagine just because it just hasn't been used in a year.
Yeah, if you can find water and fill up your water tank and use your onboard water tank for your RV, probably a lot better than
the brown murky water.
The brown murky water. It's iron pipes. It's going to get rust in there. It's been over a year since camping's been allowed in New Mexico, so that water just needs to be run through the lines. Same thing happens at our house when they
flush the system.
Yeah, flush the fire hydrants and stuff like that.
That is a good gust of wind.
Yeah, not any boats on the water today. We saw one couple that had a canoe. They put it on there, went towards the lake, and then within a minute or two, they were right back. But for campers or people traveling through New Mexico now, it's
open.
It's open. Make sure you get those reservations. I would recommend bringing your water if you can. using your on-board water or bring bottled water. So we just had our interaction with our local game warden.
Very nice.
Yeah, quite cordial, very nice, encouraging about the fish and talking about the walleye and all that are found in this lake. One thing
I'll
is,
catch one.
yeah, he says we're going to catch one.
I hope so.
If we have walleye bait, I don't know what we have. But one of the things you do need is your mask out here in New Mexico. Whenever you're around people, make sure you have your mask with you. He had his mask on, very professional. Just out here checking the park. They've done a lot of work out here.
I was just going to say the same thing. They've done a nice job.
Yeah, the roads have been graded, and maybe they do that more often. But this
looks like they've cleaned up some of the brush.
Yeah, some of the brush is
brush.
out. They were painting the sign as we were leaving the park to come into this part of the park. One thing is if you're going to visit this time of year, check the roads. If you're coming down I-25, you actually want to come all the way down to the Derriere exit. There's the road that goes follows the lake up towards Truth or Consequences. Apparently a bridge is out, and so it's only local traffic. So check those routes before you come out here. I-25, kind of usual. Little bit of construction out there, but not too bad. But I think it was it's always a nice trip for us to get out of town and come up here to Caballo and sit in the wind.
Yes, I got a little chilled.
Yeah.
But my parka is perfect.
Make sure you do come prepared, because weather in New Mexico in the springtime is very changeable. 1 minute it'll be sunny skies, and the next you'll have some
Blustery.
winds. And spring winds out here are pretty tough. We were out here
last year? Or
2 years ago, because
Yeah.
not last year, because last year,
2 years ago, that's right.
a couple of years ago,
Oh, gosh,
super windy.
Yeah.
We were in our little guy Max, and
I kept worrying we were going to get blown over.
but it actually did really well in the wind.
Yeah, it did.
And it was terribly windy. It wasn't just like a little breeze. A little breeze for us might be pretty windy for some other people. There's always that great debate. Do I need a equalizer hitch? And that we do have a anti-sway bar that we use for ours. Our truck can hold the weight, but definitely in these winds and with the big semis and that. That's our crazy dog Charlie. He's not satisfied with the comfort of his little spot. And in the cave is the mysterious Macy, the wonder dog. She's kind of the smart one of the two. She's just hiding out in her little cave.
Where are you going, Charlie?
As you can tell, we travel with our two pups. Charlie out here, he's a little dachshund. Macy, our world's tallest Chihuahua, or probably a Min Pin mix, is hiding in her cave. But make sure when you travel with animals that you are taking care of them. We bring something for them to lay on. He's not satisfied, of course, so he's gonna.
Well, he would much
that
prefer a blanket right now. It's in the car.
Also, if you do have pets, make sure that you have them under control. Leash laws and stuff like that are are all good things. Charlie is very much a dachshund, and so he is sort of an aggressive puppy.
He's my protector.
Yeah, and so he does a lot of barking and stuff like that. We do usually have a muzzle handy, just in case, and make sure that he does have his dog harness on, and the proper length of a lead. We don't want to, have him not have any fun. Also, another thing that we found is we have a little 4x4 fenced area for them that they can kind of relax in and make it their own. Charlie will easily go into a crate. So when we travel, he gets crated. Macy, she
Doesn't like a crate.
doesn't do crates.
Which is funny because she likes her little cave.
Yeah, she'll get in her cave, but she won't get into a crate.
An issue.
So when we travel with them, just make sure that they're safe, and we bring bottled water for them.
Lots of treats.
Lots of treats and their food, and just make sure you take care of them. Another thing that we've learned in our little travels is sometimes you need to just have a time waster. I'm sure you can't see it behind the fishing pole, but DT is playing her Candy Crush.
Level 2,330. I've been playing for 4 years.
So she does that. Also, for exercise, we like to actually do things like the Pokemon Go game. Also, when we travel, we actually, when you capture one of the little Pokemon, kind of name them for where we are at. And so, we have little Pokemon that were captured at Disneyland or at a vineyard or here at the lake. So, just kind of a little memory, cute little memory for you to do that. But, reading a book, stuff like that. If you're a book reader, that's great. I'm not really a book reader, so that's not something that really makes my time. Also, you can do a lot of remote working this way. We're actually camping and going back on Thursday because Friday and Saturday we have commitments. So, something to do. Fishing is fun, but if you're not catching a lot...
But it's a lot more fun catching than fishing.
Yeah, catching is more fun than fishing. Also being out here with friends, and, we're kind of scoping this out right now to see what it's like.
Yeah, our camping buddies are busy.
And soon as we can, we'll be out here, hanging out here. Also, this time of year in New Mexico, you have a lot of migratory birds. It's a little windy for them to be up and flying right now, but the geese are migrating, and sandhill cranes, and all kinds of different things. Ducks. Haven't seen much wildlife here. Seen evidence of it. Seen some evidence of deer and things like that. But going for a hike. There's a beautiful little, I guess, mesa right behind the camera that people go hiking and jeeping and stuff like that up to. Bringing a kayak and stuff like that. Or just hanging out. Always fun. Thanks for joining us on our adventure today. And if you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, 2 thumbs down.